Dr. Rasure. Thank you so much for joining us. I want my audience to know I'm speaking with Dr. Erika Rasure. She's the Chief Financial Wellness Advisor at Beyond Finance. Doctor, let's get started because I know your time is really valuable. So I'd like to get a couple of questions in. What are we hearing online about financial advice, and why are we taking that?
I think that's a great question, maybe $1 million one. But, there's so much misinformation out there that it can be really hard to separate that fact from fiction. And so, when you're able to trust yourselves and really be in touch with your financial goals, the easier it is to spot that bad advice to avoid those costly mistakes in the future. And so I think it's so important to bring a sense of healthy skepticism to what we're seeing, what we're reading, what we're hearing online, whether that's from an influencer or maybe even ChatGPT or a podcast, and really start to vet the people that we are hearing these things from to make sure they have a good combination of education or experience that makes them qualified, that they have that credibility to speak on those topics, because anybody can call themselves a financial guru and buy a few 100,000 followers. So don't be afraid to ask for help. You don't have to know everything. Bring people into your financial perimeter, but bring that skepticism and vet people along the way so you can get the help you need.
Great advice. Okay, Beyond Finance, you guys just released a new survey. Tell me, what were some of the biggest surprises that we're making about money decisions in 2025?
It was a fascinating look, that's for sure. The one thing that surprised me the most is that only 13% of Americans currently feel very good about their finances, and that more than half of Americans feel unprepared for our current economic uncertainty, and half of the country doesn't even trust themselves to manage their money.
Oh, that's so eye-opening. Okay, I'm kind of thrown off after you said that. For some people, I really am. For some people, we're feeling overwhelmed by our finances. The bills are flooding our mailboxes or our emails. They're just coming in at rapid pace. How can we claim our financial stability and our financial?
Yeah, absolutely. For people who are feeling overwhelmed with their finances, I just want to say that that is a totally normal thing. And it's something that you can use to make progress instead of keeping you stuck. So the first step there is to really begin to develop your personal self-concept around your money, taking a critical look, a reflection on your financial values and your beliefs, and understanding why you are the way you are with your money. That way you can look at those emotions and feel the feelings around your money and use that information to either keep the things you love to keep you moving forward or let go of the things that don't work for you anymore. I'd also recommend adding, taking care of your financial health to your self-care routine. We don't often think of financial self-care in the same realm as we might think of our emotional or mental or even our physical self-care. But if you can add financial self-care to that routine, it brings together this really beautiful sense of holistic wellness because our money really impacts all areas of our life. And when you can look at that self-concept and look at your financial health as part of your routine, you can begin to practice that discernment that I was talking about earlier. What's helpful, what's not, what is true, what is not, and then be able to find those personalized strategies that really work best for you so you can find those consistent and sustainable habits and routines around your money that make you feel empowered, that make you feel confident, that make you feel like you can trust yourself. Again, moving from that space of money that you love in your life versus the money you hate and the way you feel about yourself.
Where do we go online to get more information?
You can go to the newsroom at beyondfinance.com to check out all of our financial practice week resources, including a downloadable financial practice guide.
I thank you so much, Dr. Rasure. These are great tips, great advice, and you guys go online and get some more information. Thank you for being my guest on the Valder Beebe Show. Sure.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of the Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/ValderBeebeShow. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers.
Subscribe to youtube.com/ValderBB Show and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.